The true name is not on any of the documents you hold. If you pull out your driver license, your bank cards, and all these things, is that your name? And if you don't know your English that we were taught at school years ago, you'll go, yeah, that's my name. But it's not, because it's not even a word. It doesn't, a word, a capitalized word is only the first letter of a word.
All lowercase.
And all the rest lowercase. In English language, there is no two or more symbolic symbols in English. So you're right, the fact that you do have a surname that comes, it's not a surname, it's a surname, but that's not written on these fraudulent, not so much this one, but this is a fiction too, but on your state birth certificate, the fact that it's not written as a proper noun in English is telling you it's not there.
That's a fraud.
It's a fraud. They just make a fool of him, and you know this. I have felt this. I've felt it, but I've become so used to being a fool. It's kind of cool. And you know it's you know what I mean. It's not. Oh well, if I'm a fool, I'm a fool. But I didn't take the vax because I knew that was going on. And in a courtroom, the way to handle the court is go, yeah. Would you like me to act as the debtor? Would you like me to hold a surname? Because when you take this into court, this is what the magistrate did when he saw this. He said, no, that can't be in here. And I said, it's too late, Mr. Comins. I said, it's too late because the prosecutor was holding the certificate of birth. The prosecutor was holding the state birth certificate with all the debt on it. And I was holding the certificate of live birth. So what he had in the room, in the one courtroom, he had the evidence of the debtor and the creditor. He had a problem. He's going, oh, what about? Oh. And this wasn't on that side, and that wasn't on my side. That was held by the prosecutor. And the prosecutor, when he looked, he said, "What's this?" I said, "This is the real birth certificate." I said, "I think you're holding the debt. That's the debt." And I said, someone must have applied for that. And he said, at that point, he did this to the other one. He went like this. Ooh! He knew he was holding the debt. And then he said, he did it, Your Honour, he did it. He's the one that applied for it. And he pointed over at the head of CIB. That was the one that brought all these charges against me to try and stop me from publishing this stuff on the net. And that's when the court case was just shut down for a recess because the debtor and the creditor was in. But I was saying that to Mr. Comins, the magistrate. I said, he said, burning your eyes, Mr. Comins. Because I was prepared. I said, no, I'll act as a debtor. Do you want me to take the surname? Because I don't have one on here. I don't have a surname. No one has a surname, but you want me to take it? I'll do it. But it's going to cost you, I think it came to some ridiculous amount of money. But it was still, I charged, I think it was wound up at $7.5 million. I said, you give me the $7 million and I'll plead guilty. And you can do whatever you want. I said, I'm not going in, I would not plead not guilty because a not guilty plea creates in the trust law and in military law, which are trust and shipping, if you plead not guilty, you become the belligerent of the state. The minute you become the belligerent, you are deemed the enemy of the state. So any person pleads not guilty becomes the enemy of the state and you will pay the court cases and everything. But I said, oh no, I don't want to plead not guilty. That would make me the enemy of the state. So I'll plead guilty, but I will charge you $7 million. So how about that? And they said, no. They didn't want to do it. And you know why? You know why it is? You know why I did that? Because the government's not a government. It's a company. It's a corporation. It's it's not there. It's the government has been, someone stole it. It's not there. And the sad bit about tonight is just that I didn't want to come over and wreck the common law, the effort that people are making to get involved in common law, because common law is the real thing. But we are just not. While you hold these surnames and while you are a beneficiary of that corporation that is foreign to this land here, they assume that you've accepted it. So the hardest part is, well, what do we? We've got to drop all of that. Yet it's paying our pensions. It's paying all this sort of stuff. And the reason why they want that type of government is because it's tyranny. You are charged with, when they charge you, you've been charged without a trial. In a normal common law court, you can't be charged. You've got to be accused and before the charging. But in this, they just send you the charge. There's a charge. And because you're in the military, that's what you are. A citizen is a military account. And when you're in the military, you have to do what you're told. So they charge you, you've got to pay the debt, and you've got to pay. And if you say no, you become a belligerent of the state, because you agreed by accepting the surname and by becoming a citizen, which is an antichrist. You've joined it, and that's where the consent for these governments have come.
Sold my soul to the devil. I sold it for fortune and for fame. Well, I'm starting to regret my decision. I wish I had my soul back again.
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. I made a tough bargain with it, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my hand.
Well, I sold it to the chief commander. In this world, in a world we just don't see. Well, I'm keeping up my end of the bargain, and this will be my destiny. Yes, I sold my soul to the devil. I sold it for fortune and for fame. Well, I'm starting to regret my decision. I wish I had my soul back again.
What was your bargain to get where I am now? Should I ask who you made the bargain
with the chief commander.
On this earth?
On this earth, and then in the world we can't see.
Well, the devil gave me things I'd always dreamed of. In fact, that dude wrote all of my songs. They were magically crafted from the darkest of realms. The wizard makes you blindly sing along. So sing along, 'cause I sold my soul to the devil. I sold it for fortune and for fame. Well, I'm starting to regret my decision. I wish I had my soul back again.
Try to sit down and write something like that. There's a magic to that, and it's not Siegfried and Roy kind of magic. It's a
Well, I wish I never went to those crossroads to make a deal that got me where I am. Look into my eyes, you can see I'm dead inside. My soul is gone and I'm a broken man. 'Cause I sold my soul to the devil. I sold it for fortune and for fame. Yeah, I'm starting to regret my decision. Yeah, I wish I had my soul back again.